This is the most iconic image of the execution of the national hero of the Philippines, Dr. Jose Rizal. December 30, 1896, 7:03 in the morning. Rizal will be seen standing and wearing a derby hat. On the other hand, you can see a Filipino squadron assigned to shoot Rizal, and behind them was a group of Spanish soldiers. Its purpose is that if they refuse to shoot Rizal, they will be shot, and of course a squadron leader and also the friars. In the background there was a drum corps group who played that day, and in the distance can be seen the spectators who attended the day of Rizal's execution. These are only the contents in the photo. But there's one more thing that we haven't noticed. You have to look closely to see. Here. Why is there a dog? Dr. Jose Rizal was a famous hero of the Philippines during the Spanish era. He is listed as the best hero. His novels, Noling Mitangere and El Filibusterismo, made Filipinos aware of fighting for Philippine independence from Spain. And he was also the most important branch to start the 1896 Philippine Revolution against the slavery of the Spaniards. The 1872 Cavite Mutiny that led to the execution of the three martyr priests, namely Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, or better known as Gumburza, is what motivated the young Rizal to write this novel. The young Rizal witnessed the execution of these three martyr priests. Rizal was one who became aware of the violence of the Spaniards against the Filipinos. July 3, 1892, Rizal founded La Liga Filipina, the organization that originated from La Solidaridad, which was a propaganda movement. It is composed of intellectuals who promote peaceful reforms. It is a secret organization formed to achieve the independence of the Philippines through peaceful means. It was formed by people who wanted to end the Spanish oppression of the Filipinos. This is the beginning of the nationalization of Filipinos. The main purpose of this organization is the unity of the Philippines, promotion of reform and propaganda movement, providing support to education, agriculture, and commerce, fighting any kind of violence and unjust activities, providing protection and assistance to each member. But the Governor-General of the Spanish regime blocked it and it was never carried out. February 21, 1887, Dr. Jose Rizal's first book was printed, Noli Me Tangere. If translated into English is Touch Me Not. It has 63 chapters and 484 pages. The theme of this novel is to promote nationalism and to embrace change in ourselves. We must guard our country by respecting the laws, promoting Philippine culture, and understanding the true purpose of the country by helping each other towards the development of the country. September 18, 1891. The counterpart of Noli Me Tangere was printed. This is El Filibusterismo. In English, it is Reign of Greed, which he wholeheartedly offered to the three martyr priests. The message of this novel is to show how the Filipinos lived during the Spanish colonial period and the cries and sorrows of the Filipinos against the abuse of the officials in the Spanish government led by friars who pushed their own interests. These two novels were read by Governor-General of Spain in order to arrest Rizal. October 6, 1896, Rizal was arrested on his way to Cuba, jailed in Barcelona and sent back to Manila, and imprisoned in Fort Santiago to be judged. He was accused of being a traitor to Spain and mastermind of the revolution. He pleaded his innocence but was still convinced of all three counts of rebellion, sedition, and conspiracy. Later, Rizal was considered an enemy of the state by the Spanish authorities for publication of his two great novels. December 26, 1896, Dr. Jose Rizal was sentenced to death. December 28, 1896, Governor-General Camilo Garcia de Polavieja approved Rizal's death sentence by firing squad on December 30, 1896 in Bagong Bayan at 7 in the morning. December 29, 1896, 48 hours before Rizal's execution, 6 in the morning, Captain Rafael Rodriguez read the writ of execution by shooting Rizal. 7 in the morning, Rizal was transferred to a convent. At 8 a.m., Rizal had breakfast with a priest, Padre Antonio Rosell. 9:30 a.m., A journalist, Santiago Soler, visited to interview Rizal to the newspaper El Heraldo de Madrid. 12 noon, Rizal wrote his past poem Mi Ultimo Adios, or in English, It is the Last Goodbye, that he hid in the bottle. 3 in the afternoon, Padre Vicente Balguire visited the cell to talk to Rizal. And when December 30, 1896 arrived, 5 a.m., day of Rizal's death, Rizal's girlfriend Josephine Bracken and his sister Josefa Rizal arrived. He talked to her and hugged her for the last time. At 5:30 in the morning, Rizal ate his last breakfast. He threw a piece of egg in the corner of his cell for the rats. Rizal also wrote to his family and his sisters to his final farewell. 6:30 a.m. The march started from Fort Santiago to Bagumbayan. 7 a.m. after arriving in Bagumbayan, Rizal's pulse was checked by a doctor, Dr. Felipe Ruiz Castillo, and his pulse was found to be completely normal. Rizal first confessed and prayed, and after that, Rizal was placed in the execution point. And at exactly 7:03 a.m., before Rizal was shot, he said the last word, "Consumatum est," which means it's over. As the captain shouted "Fuego," Rizal was shot. Rizal was not facing the firing squad when he was shot. He forced himself to face and died facing the skies. Because he doesn't want to die with his back turned, because he will appear to be a traitor of the country. Entero de Garcia, or the last shot, has been launched to make sure he's dead, and to which we shall return here. This is the only photo that survived the day Rizal was shot. As mentioned earlier, I noticed that there is a dog here. The big question is, why is there a dog there? I searched for information about this dog and I read the last statement of the last witness to Rizal's death. A 72-year-old male journalist named Hilarion Martinez. He told the Sunday Times magazine in 1949 that he was a member of a drum corps called Leales Voluntarios de Manila, or Loyal Volunteers of Manila. He was one of those who played the drum on the day of Rizal's execution, and he was a witness to it. He also mentioned about the dog. He said in his statement that, suddenly, as if from nowhere, a small dog appeared and ran in circles around Rizal's fallen body, barking and whimpering. This is the statement of Hilarion Martinez, and he has no such information about this dog. But even so, his great novels made the Filipinos aware to start the rebellion against the abuses of the Spaniards. He also contributed to a lot of our freedom today. His life ended with this photo, but not his memory.
Apunte! Consumatum est!
Some say that the dog that was there was Rizal's dog named Usman, but Usman was taking care of Rizal when he was young, so it is impossible for that to happen. Maybe it was just a stray dog that ended up there. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.